What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Before we start with the video, I just want to remind you guys that a majority of you watching this video most likely aren't subscribed, so if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button for more NBA content like this. And also, if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like. It makes a big difference in helping this channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, today I want to talk about the elephant in the room, because there is an NBA player right now that everyone is talking about right now because of some not so good reasons. He plays for the LA Lakers, and he's a big part of why this team is very underwhelming right now. Of course, I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. He has just been, there's no really good way to sugarcoat this. He's just been bad, right? Like, it's not good what he's done for this Lakers team. The way that this all has gone, it has just been a bad situation overall. I can't even put into words like how tough this is to watch. Like, the Lakers are not even fun to watch anymore. They're hard to watch. Going into the season, I thought that this team would be good, and I thought that the Westbrook fit would be enough. You know, I didn't think Westbrook was going to be this big part of this team that was going to be such a huge, impactful player, but I still thought he'd be a lot better than what he's doing right now. God damn, this is bad. And the Kings game yesterday just proved it even more. God, I don't even know where to start. And the problems that we saw in that Kings game was a lot of what we've been seeing from him all season. And it feels like we're just at a boiling point right now with him, where Lakers fans are understandably very upset with the way the season has gone and the way he's been playing. And it's getting to the point now where it's like, hey, do we trade him? And I don't even know how to respond to that. It's a question that people are going to ask, and it's a topic that's going to be discussed on, First Take and all these, sports networks and all that. But there is no real answer to this, because first of all, the contract is stupid. No team is going to want to take on that contract. And B, Westbrook is just not playing good right now. And I don't even know if you can just chalk it up to just him being on this Lakers system. I can't even say it's that. He just hasn't been good at all this season. I'm going to pull it up right now, but his shooting splits this whole season, his shooting splits have just been terrible. But this past 4 games in general have really been bad. The game against the Kings, right? Last night, he went 2 for 14 from the field. Against the Grizzlies, he went 2 for 12. Against the Hawks, he went 4 for 14. And against the Kings, the last game, he went 7 for 19. He had, I think it was 6 or 8 points yesterday? What the fuck is going on with him? And you watch him play, it's very obvious too, in a lot of weird ways, what the situation is. He can't shoot, at all, and it's part of why the Lakers are struggling, because they really don't have anyone who can do that outside of Carmelo Anthony and Malik Monk, and they're not as consistent. I think if they were, it'd be a lot better, but they're not, and Westbrook is not that at all. That one. 2, he's just, and this hurts to say, he's just not the same player, man. And it sucks because all these years ago, Westbrook was one of my favorite players to watch. The unbelievable athletic ability, right? One of the most athletic players in general I have ever seen play, right? And he was just on another level in all those years, right? Even up to when he was in Houston, the athleticism was there, the aggressiveness was there, and it worked, right? He could get to the basket and finish with ease. That was what made him so good and so special for so long. He just doesn't have that anymore. And it's to a point now where it's just it's just cringing when you watch him drive to the basket, because you know that he's either going to miss the layup, he's going to try to go for a dunk that's not going to work, or he's just going to, for all we know, fucking throw the ball and have it hit the top of the backboard with the way this has gone. He just doesn't have those legs anymore. He's just not the same player. He thinks he is, and that's part of it too, because he does the same things, right? He does the same moves that he's always done, but it just doesn't work anymore with him. It just doesn't. He's not that same guy. He does not have those legs. He does not have that athleticism, and that sucks. Another thing that could be just Westbrook is just not playing his game. Like, he doesn't play the point guard position at all, right? And it's part of what makes the Lakers team so weird, because I don't know what LeBron is doing, because first of all, he's playing great, right? LeBron is doing his thing, right? Even at 37, he's still incredible, but he's playing the center right now, which makes no sense to me. Which, I mean, in a weird way I get, because there's no Anthony Davis right now, and I could see they don't want to use like Dwight Howard. DeAndre Jordan they definitely do not want to use. So, you know, LeBron is their only viable option at center, but honestly, he's more of a point guard. Like, I don't see why LeBron can't be their point guard. He can do it. He's done it before. So, it's just hard for me to think about what's going on. Like, this, you know, this video's topic, this title and everything is about Westbrook, but this is a bigger conversation about the Lakers too, because the Lakers just suck. Like, they're the 8th seed right now. They're, I think, either just 500 or just below it. And Westbrook is just not the same player anymore. You know, it got so bad yesterday that after the game, there was a Twitter Spaces where a bunch of Lakers fans were kind of discussing everything. And if you listen to the Spaces, which I did, they were pissed. Like, at Westbrook specifically. They were ranting about him, saying trade him, get him out of here, he should retire, he's washed. They were saying a bunch of wild shit about Westbrook. Some of it was fair, some of it wasn't. And then Kendrick Perkins comes into the Twitter Spaces and he says some stuff about the Lakers. Some people were like, okay, yeah, we agree. Some people didn't, but he came in and he had some stuff to say, obviously, right? And it was actually kind of funny because he said that he doesn't even want to talk about the Lakers anymore. And honestly, I don't blame him one bit, because I'm sure he has to go on First Take and all these shows on ESPN every day. And I'm sure they're making him talk about the Lakers all the time. And I'm sure he's tired of it. I don't blame him one bit. But that's not even the only thing that happens. So that happens, right? And then Russell Westbrook's brother joins the Spaces. And he just kind of starts talking. He said some strange stuff. Like, he talked about how DeAndre Jordan is going to be a key player for the playoffs. Like, first of all, DeAndre Jordan being a key player is hilarious. Second of all, let's pray the Lakers actually make the fucking playoffs. But it was funny because once, you know, Russ's brother joined in, all the Lakers fans that were talking all this shit about Westbrook, they just stopped talking. They started praising him. Like, they were talking about, oh, we believe in him. Oh, we're not going to lose faith in this guy. We believe in him and this team. And I'm like, what happened to all the shit you were talking like 20 minutes ago? What happened to all that? That was hilarious. But, you know, I say all of this just to say that it's just a mess all around. The Westbrook situation is not good because no one wins. Either you trade him and that team takes up a bad contract and not so great player, or you keep him and because the Lakers haven't shown to really adjust as much, they're going to continue to be this like 8 seed, 7 seed team, you know, fight in the play-in spot to just barely get into the playoffs, despite the fact that LeBron's playing incredible and Anthony Davis is going to come back soon. Like, I just don't know what the answer is for all of this. The Lakers are just not that great. Russell Westbrook, it's honestly sad to see. Like, just him playing the way he has. Because the Lakers are losing to all these terrible teams. And, yeah, it's just a mess overall, man. I can't even go on with this anymore. This is just bad. I don't know what the solution is. I really don't. I'm sure there's a lot of other people who watch the Lakers more than I do, because I definitely do not. I know there's a lot of more people who know more about stuff like this and about how to adjust, and they can speak to it, but I can't. All I can say is that it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch the Lakers. It's hard to watch Russell Westbrook. It's just bad right now. Alright, I'm at almost 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like. And Lakers fans, please comment down below your thoughts on this whole Russell Westbrook thing. What do you think the answer is? Trading him, not keeping him, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more NBA content. And that's it. Thank you guys as always for your continuous support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.